I tell my fans afraid the reporter. Anytime they want them reporter could put the para in danger. So before them fellas put the pen and paper against me. Yes, I'm making sure I won't be singing politics and history. But my fans and them who not buy my record, the world all over. Tell me, Stalin, it's this time we forget the foolish reporter. If they don't know the difference in social commentary and party, then it's time that you start writing for party people exclusively. No, this party can't run. Black man, your fans having fun. Black man, German, another one. This party can't run, this party can't run. Come with it, your man want to take up.
WEFM.
It's to make me body hard.
What is that? 457-9997. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
All righty, I'm the timer in SPG. It is 7:45, and that means it's time for us to bring to you today's commentary from Mr. Lyf Compton. Lyf, morning.
Good morning, Roleza. Morning, Dianna.
Morning.
It's Friday, right?
Yes, sad. And Nicole here with us. You here?
Good morning, Nicole. How are you? From my favorite place, Trinidad and Tobago.
I am well, but we can't hear each other. I could hear
We
you.
hearing you, Nicole. Come on,
Clap for that. Hi, Lyf.
All right, go ahead, Lyf.
So this morning, I want to move away a little bit from the politics, right?
Yes,
Today,
welcome it.
From 11 o'clock on the Flow Promenade, there will be pre-health screening for men. And that is being organized by a company called Practice Therapy in collaboration with Flow and the Lions Club. And one of the important type of health screening is all free, and persons can go there from between 11 and 5 to get screened for whatever you think might be the issue you have, right? One of the important screenings that is taking place today is something we spoke about a few weeks ago, and that's screening for prostate cancer. And what is good about this screening is that it will be done by the venipuncture prostate specific antigen testing. That means you can get it done through blood, free of cost. So I like to just put that out there. So the men that don't like the other type of test, that they could go there today and get that one free of cost. There will also be screenings for blood sugar, blood pressure. You can get general medical checkups, weight and body mass index assessment, electrocardiogram testing, mental wellness screening. And I would just like to encourage men to go to the Flow Promenade at between 11 to 5 and get whatever tests you want from that group. And it is important because a lot of men, the stats show that a lot of men do not go to the doctor regularly, do not feel they have to go to the doctor regularly. But a lot of these tests that are being offered there free of cost are tests that if they detect a problem early, that they could actually save your life or improve your life. Even some issues that are detected late can be treated and improve and save your life. So it's being put on. It's called a pop-up health fair. I don't think that we have ever had one that deal with so many different tests or whatever. Usually we see pop-up fair by the Ministry of Health. They might do HIV screening, they might do blood pressure screening or blood sugar screening, but I don't think we have ever had a pop-up health fair that deal with such a wide range of health issues. So the list again is blood sugar testing, blood pressure screening, general medical checkups, weight and body mass index assessments, electrocardiogram tested, mental wellness screenings, venipuncture, prostate specific antigen tested. And at one point, they're going to have a question and answer segment where a doctor will be there to answer whatever questions that you may have as a man, and it done. The test will be done in the privacy of pop-up booth, so you're not going to be out in the public, so you don't have to be worried about being seen by anyone if you're a little bit nervous about whatever you're going there to do. So, yes, Roleza, that's what I wanted to speak about this morning. I wanted to stay away from the politics for today.
It's quite fine. We welcome it actually.
So I want to encourage the men that listen to you, go to the flow promenade today and get that done.
Yeah, well, it's you, man to man. You encourage men to come on.
They will listen to all
to women. But you know that. But I was actually going to
cheer you there. They're gonna listen to you.
But I was actually going to raise that point because I know that so the men hearing you urging them to come on down is important. But I think also for the women who are listening, drag your men down. All right. Drag your husband, your boyfriend, your son, drag them down because
the women could go to some of the tests they could do for women too. So they can go to it's specifically done to attract men because it's a part of an initiative called Movember that's been introduced to citizens soon. So what Movember is basically an annual campaign that is usually held in November throughout the world. So Movember encourages men to grow mustaches in support of fundraising and awareness surrounding prostate cancer, testicular cancer, mental health, and suicide prevention. As you remember, I gave you the stats about the amount of men that commit suicide daily, right? It was 1,440 men daily worldwide commit suicide. That's what the stat says. So Movember is aimed at that. And it basically was founded, but it was created by some guys in Australia because they had a family member that died from some type of cancer, and they created this initiative where they encourage men to grow their mustache during the month of November to bring awareness to these issues. So it's been introduced to Sylventon, and the organizer was actually encouraging men in Sylventon to grow their mustache to do this initiative. And what is interesting, right? It was very hard for Vince Sessions don't like change, and this is an issue with some of the older heads involved in some of these awareness campaign initiatives. When it was initially thrown out to some of the older heads, people basically say black men mustache don't grow so fast, so the initiative doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? And it wasn't really about the mustache growing. It was just about something creating awareness. So what the organizer did is that she ordered fake mustaches so people could stick them on.
Okay.
Right. So you see, like when there's some people that are problem solvers, and there's just some people who got stuck on basic stuff that don't really make sense, to be honest. Because it was just about creating awareness for these issues. And once again, as I say, men can go to the flow promenade at between 11 and 5, get these tests done. Women can also go to, because a lot of these tests, except for the venipuncture prostate specific antigen testing, which is aimed at men. Anybody could go there and get it done. So, yes, Roleza and Dianna and Nicole.
Okay, I want. Right. So thank you for letting us know of that, because I wasn't aware of that happening, and I suppose it's also because of the fact that International Men's Day was on a Wednesday as well. But I want to ask you a question as a man. How do you feel about International Men's Day?
You know, it's interesting that you asked me that, because I was in the office and I heard one of the guys saying, jokingly, wow, so it's International Men's Day. and nobody even do nothing for we in the office. And when it's anything to do with women, they are anything, mothers, they are anything, the men are always running up and down to do things for you all. You know, and it's international men there. Nobody is study week. They may even give you a cup for nothing. They may even give you a drink, nothing. You know what I mean? And people was laughing, but it's kind of funny in a way. But then it wasn't really funny when you really think about it, because this is just something that's normally said, that men are supposed to be strong, men not supposed to cry, men not supposed to express their feelings, men not supposed to be emotional, and that is just one of the things that leads to 1,400 men killing themselves every day.
So
because we didn't hear any rallies for International Men's Day. We didn't hear any radio messages. We didn't hear any recognition on social media from no one. Nobody never even tell me Happy International Men's Day, nothing. But anything to do with women is always, you know, a big hoorah.
All right. So let me tell you, right? So I had up a status on my WhatsApp because I too was disappointed in that. When it comes to International Women's Day, we know well in advance when it is and when it's happening, right? Because let's say businesses might put ads in the paper giving recognition to the day, etc. So you know ahead of time when it's happening. But some of the women on my status said, well, why is it that the men do not organize themselves for International Men's Day? Why is it seeming as if, as a woman, we're the ones who are supposed to either remind you all or to organize things to celebrate the day? It seems as if the men themselves are not taking the initiative, let's say, to recognize and to celebrate the day itself. So, and I told them the thing of it is that sometimes as women, we need to be the ones to step in to give you all that little bit of nudge and a little bit of reminder, because for some of you, your birthdays would come and go and you won't even realize it, right? But I think it really is sad, but I don't want to I put the blame half, right? Let's put half on women and half on men, because I think to yourself, so y'all need to organize and do things to be able to remember and to recognize and celebrate the day.
Yes, I agree. We lack a digital and that, but I didn't even know it was International Men's Day until the co-worker said that in the office, right? And it just shows that women are better planners. They have better memory. They are more emotional when it comes to these things, and men don't seem to be cared. So yes, the blame is probably 3/4 on the men's side and quarter on the women's side, to be honest, right?
Okay.
But, I want to jump in.
Whatever. Yes, go ahead.
I want to jump in because International Men's Day was actually reinstated as a UN Day of Observation by a Trinbagonian. So let's give it up for Caribbean men for actually establishing this on the global calendar. And he's Dr. Jerome Tilak Singh from the University of the West Indies. So I just wanted to plug that in. So what the men have to do, Lyf, you're correct, is mobilize. And thank you for that PSA, no pun intended, about the health event today, because it's really important. Thank you.
That's why I love Trinidad. You see, Trinidad believe in the men.
They just pong them the same way, though. So don't agree with that.
Yeah, so I know maybe the women need to assist us and get that off next year, and I hope next year I remember so I can do some sort of push on it, right? Because yeah, I'll leave you out for International Men's Day, man. I'll treat we good at all.
I did not leave out the men, okay? I acknowledge all the men on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on my status, and I honored the men in various ways. But you know what? It should be a more concerted effort, and we always have to honor the men and the boys. So yes, Lyf.
Love you.
Take it from there. Love you too. Take it from there.
You saying love you, Nicole? You didn't see my status, Lyf? Boy, you see that Trini come in the midst and the Trini getting all the love. I know you for so long. I gotta accept the love next week. Bye, Lyf.
Take it easy. You all have a nice
day. You too. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
All right. So men. We just pong y'all sometimes. Maybe I pong y'all a lot sometimes, but we need y'all around, okay? We need you all around. So, number one, go on down and get that health check done. let's see if you're not going to the promenade, remember to at least on an annual basis to get your checks done. We need you all around, all right? No matter what it is, we say sometimes as women, we need you all around.
I just want to encourage the men to go out as well to the health fair. That's actually a really good thing. You may be feeling a little shy, but Lyf mentioned that you're going to have the privacy of being in a booth and interacting with the person who is doing your health check. So I really, 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 really would like if you can go out, even if you can't get all the tests done today, you can at least do one test, all right? You might just be in town passing through on your lunch break. You could just do a sugar test, just a pressure test, but yeah, pass by flow today.
And I want to just tell the men one more thing. If you know you have a brethren that you want to encourage to do this, tell the brethren. The same way we say, let me go and kick some ball or let me go and take a drink. Say to this brethren, hey, let's just go. Grab him up, grab a few fellas up, grab up your son. So that maybe he can also just understand that there's no shame. There's no kind of disgrace in understanding your numbers, your health status. So I would say to the men, besides going, rounds up your friends, rounds up the young men in your life, and go.
Okay. All righty. All right, so when we return for our next segment, remember it will be our Talk to Us open forum. So whatever it is you want to discuss, we can do so at around 8:10. Tamara and SPG, though it is 8:01.